God, man. I think there's a nice guy on here, Zunita Jacob, who mentioned this film. It's Bigfoot from 2012. Yeah, I know. It's just how many movies use the same name, Bigfoot, just for their title. Like it just really goes to show you how lazy they are. Just call it Bigfoot. This film sucks very much. This is a film that was made by both the Syfy channel, Syfy, and the Asylum. And like I said before in another video, holy shit. Like, if Syfy and Asylum are both, that's like, hey, do you want to be fucked in the mouth and the ass? You're not winning that battle. One or the other is not good, but you getting fucked in the mouth and ass at the same time. That's great. Holy shit. What the fuck? This movie was fucking... And even when they're like, oh, but we're meant to be bad because we're so bad we're good, I'm like, bullshit. You don't do that on purpose. You do that on accident. A lot of times when you do that on purpose, you fucking fail. Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 and Troll 2 were funny because they weren't trying to do that. It became that way. With me, same with The Happening. They meant that to be serious, and I find it a great comedy for that. Because it's fucking hilarious. But this shit is stupid. Okay, again, what it's about. The big deal here is it stars Danny Bonaduce from the Partridge Family and Barry Williams from the Brady Bunch. I can't believe this. This is directed by Bruce Davison, who also co-stars in the film. Now, Bruce Davison, this is an actor. I think most people remember Bruce Davison if you remember the first X-Men movie. There was the senator who was against the mutants, who Magneto and them took, and he went through the bars and they found him and he turned to liquid. That senator guy in the first X-Men movie, that's Bruce Davison. He's been in other stuff as well. And what's funny, looking it up, I didn't realize this, because I'm going to review the Harry and the Hendersons movie. It'll be one of the last ones because I want to save a good one for last. They made a TV show on Harry and the Hendersons, and Bruce Davison played the fucking lead role in the TV show of Harry and the Hendersons. Not only that, he directed some episodes of Harry and the Hendersons TV show. So I'm like, wow. Think about that. This is a guy who starred in a TV show of Harry and the Hendersons and directed some episodes, and then years later he would direct a Bigfoot movie for Syfy, Syfy, and the Asylum. That's a match made in hell. What the fuck? Yeah, you guys are butt buddies. You deserve each other. You both equally suck ass. Like, someone once asked me, what's worse, a Syfy channel or an Asylum? I'm like, they're like the same thing. It really is. They complement each other. They both suck as much dick. But it starts off, oh, it's a dog-eat-dog world, so a frog eats a CGI dragonfly, and then the frog jumps in the fucking river for some reason. And I guess the fish eat... It shows how dumb I am. I didn't know fish eat frogs, but I guess so. And then the fish gets eaten by a CGI bear, then a hunter kills the CGI bear. And then in the first minute, you see Bigfoot in all of its CGI glory. The first minute. And if I can do this, this is what Bigfoot looks like. This ain't Bigfoot. This is fucking King Kong. Mini King Kong. I gotta move this so I know I got this in frame. And I don't want to unhook it. This is what it looks like. Yeah. There's your Bigfoot in the movie. There's your Bigfoot in the movie, man. Which again, the motherfucker is big in this movie. He is humongous. It's like Mighty Joe Young big. Like, height-wise, that's like Mighty Joe Young. I'm like, it's fucking mini King Kong. And less like Bigfoot. Like, I thought that's what Bigfoot was. Like, Bigfoot, he was big, but he was like, 7 foot tall and 8 foot tall maybe. Here it's like it's mini King Kong. It's fucking Mighty Joe Young's retarded cousin. I shouldn't say that word, but for this guy deserves it. But I don't mean that in a mean way. Don't get me wrong, okay? Just calm down. Horrible CGI. Horrible, horrendous, fucking terrible CGI. Terrible CGI. And again, you see that in the first minute. And this guy loves to bite heads off people, which doesn't look as cool as it could be, because I didn't see a lot of blood. And it's like very far away, and they're like very tiny. Like literally, like this is screen. He's like, and likes to stomp on people. When he stomps on people, it's like the person's usually like out of frame, and he stomps on them. So you get the idea, but you don't see like a lot of blood and guts and stuff. Even CGI, or anyway. The story is Bonaduce's put in this 80s flashback rock festival in South Dakota. And you see the Mount Rushmore in the background of this town. And he needs to cut down parts of this forest for the stage. And Barry Williams from the Brady Bunch plays an environmentalist who hates the idea and chains him and others up. And like Barry Williams and Danny Bonaduce go back. They sing in the 80s or whatever they were talking about. And a lot of times Danny Bonaduce would talk about Barry Williams' mom, because apparently he fucked his mom back in the day, and like they used to be partners back in the days, like just singing partners or whatever. These two suck in acting. I mean, I didn't grow up with Partridge Family, I didn't grow up with Brady Bunch, but I will say in this movie they both sucked. They both sucked a lot. They were really shitty actors, in my opinion. And then this girl called Sherilyn Fenn, who I was like, who the fuck is Sherilyn Fenn? Because they made her out to be like a big deal, but apparently she was in Twin Peaks, which I didn't watch a lot of Twin Peaks, but yeah, I guess she was most famous for Twin Peaks. So, whatever. She is a cop as well as Bruce Davison. Again, he has an acting role here as a cop. And they try to stop what's going on. And then pretty much Mini King Kong goes on a rampage. He kills these loggers. There's this big fucking fire. But then, I guess all the body parts and bodies burned in the fire, and there's no evidence. But it's like, oh, yeah, we had a little fire, but we took care of that. And, the show will go on. And I'm like, so how come in the scene before we're seeing, like, these body parts? So, and the fire's, like, all the way over there. So I guess no one found these body parts? Or, like, these body parts burned up? Or, like, no one's like, oh, what happened? Whatever. But Bigfoot, like, there's this mobile home that's going. He tosses it in CGI land. Barry Williams and Bonaduce agree on a deal that he's gonna let Barry Williams sing, and he sings like shit. I know that's the joke, but a joke is supposed to be funny. I didn't think it was funny. You do have Alice Cooper here as himself, who was invited to the rock concert. He's in the film for maybe 2 minutes at most. I'm like, man, let Alice Cooper star in the movie, man. I'd rather watch that. I don't care about that other movie he did, man. Some movie he did. Something with a dog in the title. I know my friend might say it was a piece of shit. But, let him star as himself, fighting a practical Bigfoot. It'd be probably shitty too, but probably be better than this. But, I guess Mini Con, Mighty Joe Young Jr. gets pissed at the noise that Barry Williams... Oh, yeah, well, at this time, Alice Cooper's barely singing. Goes in, fucks up the concert, fucking kicks Alice Cooper, kills some motherfuckers, And then after it, you have some like Barry Williams who want to save the Minicon and put him in a fucking reserve. You have some like Bonaduce who want to kill it. And you have random people getting killed. These people on a boat, they get killed. Just CGI Bigfoot, Minicon, tosses their bow and steps on them, and you barely see any blood. Bonaduce hires these trackers. And what's funny, they have these trackers. They go out. They're going by infrared. Their device is exactly like aliens. Remember aliens? Well, you know, they're getting closer. Oh, you're not reading it right. You know, that the whole scene. I just went into Wonderland thinking about aliens, so I just think of that instead of this. It's totally that, like 100%. It's that. You know, with the beeps and literally they took it from aliens from the set and put it in this movie. I'm like, what the fuck? I should have known because the character says, "Stay frosty." I should have fucking known. What the fuck? Okay. You can't tempt me with alien shit and then do nothing. But the hunters fucked up. Most of them get killed pretty easily. One thing leads to another. The female cop, the girl from Twin Peaks, meets Barry Williams. They're in this cave. Bigfoot, again, loves stomping, loves eating heads, because that's like all he does. They get chased by Minicon, and then Bonaduce's chasing the chopper because he stole these darts from Barry Williams that's trying to tranquilize the creature. And they're in a cop car, and it's like a little chase that happens. It's boring as hell. One thing leads to another. Bonaduce and Barry Williams getting a little fist fight in a bar that's really shitty. There's not much to it. You have this big battle, and God, I'm trying to forget. That's why I'm pausing now. I already did forget, not fucking trying. I mean, Bruce Davison gets killed in a stupid way because even though they've lit this car on fire so it can go away, Bruce Davison fucking taunts him, and so the fucking thing just hits this car into Bruce Davison, really crappy effect. And then it ends pretty much on Mount Rushmore, where Bonaduce wants to kill it, Williams wants to put a fucking dart in it. They're both fighting, and then they topple on Mount Rushmore. Barry Williams is saving them, puts his hand up to Bigfoot. Bigfoot looks at him like, the CGI Minicon, Mighty Junior, Joe Jr. Like, does this and like ready to help him, but then, and this female cop is worthless. I don't give a fuck she's in Twin Peaks. She's completely fucking worthless. She does nothing but stand around and go, oh, by the way, he's on Mount Rushmore. Fire. No, wait, get off. And I'm like, lady, they're all the way up in Mount Rushmore. You really think they're going to hear you with just this? Use your brain cells. No, call it off and doesn't. Then they all, Barry Williams, Bonaduce, and Minicon die. And then it's a year later, and they have this like shitty looking statue of Barry Williams and Bonaduce hugging like this. And there's like Mount Rushmore in the background. There's not a single thing good. Alice Cooper, he was in there for like a minute or so. But that one little theft from Aliens. But I'm like, fuck, I'd rather just go see Aliens. But yeah, I mean, it's the Asylum and SYFY. What was I expecting? But holy shit, it's just... They get Bigfoot away in the first minutes. Like, all of his CGI glory... gore? I don't even remember any gore in this flick. Like, biting people's heads off, but at the same time, you think, oh, wow, it's biting people's heads off. You want to see that? Watch Abominable. Practical effects, where a Bigfoot actually bites a guy's head off, like, from here. Watch Abominable. That's how you do it. But, man, this is just CGI Mount Rushmore, and Barry Williams and Bonaduce, I don't give a fuck what they were in. They were shitty actors in this movie. They did terrible performances. The female cop, sheriff, whatever, is completely fucking useless. The creature is ridiculous to look at. It was completely boring. It was never funny. It was never exciting. It was never entertaining. Like a lot of Asylum / SYFY movies. But what more can I say? This movie sucks, and it kisses my ass. Fuck it.